Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Witches and Wine. One, because we're outside. Two, because Lola's not in front of the camera. She's behind the camera, but she's still talking. And three, it's not wine tonight. It's beer. So first, before we start, for those of you that don't know what Witches and Wine is, it is the show where we talk about witchy stuff. And we drink wine. Usually, but not tonight, but we can still clink and drink.
Tonight.
Oh, there we go. All right.
We are on a different path. So, tonight I am drinking a Weihenstephaner, which is a German beer. Using traditional Bavarian hops. Very, very smooth, mid ABV, about 5.4%. Really high quality beer. This beer runs you about $5 for a 16-ounce bottle, and it's got a 98-point rating. So it doesn't get much better than this for German styles for under $10. I highly recommend it if you can find it, drink it. You're gonna see what German beer should taste like.
Ah.
So I'm gonna take a drink, and I'm gonna go ahead and have our guests take a drink as well.
Oh, we got a nice fire going here with a big log.
We're always about big logs.
I can move back a little so I can get the fire in the shot.
Yep.
Fire! Ooh, smoke.
So tonight we have
Wait. Let me...
Wait, I can still talk while you're...
Yeah, but you're not even on the camera.
I don't got a camera, but my voice still carries. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it does. There we go.
So, tonight we have one of our newest coven mates, Angie, with us. And
She's our dedicant.
she's one of our dedicants, and we're going to talk to her about what it's like to join a coven after being a solo practitioner for so long.
Yes.
So, go ahead and kind of give us a little backstory about you, when you started getting into the craft, and how long you've been kind of practicing and so forth.
Okay. Well, I was introduced back when I was 12 or 13. I got it was a rogue bookstore in Washington, D.C. I found a book on witchcraft, and I thought, yeah.
When was this?
This is when it was 1980.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I read it, felt right to me, went with it, and then I had some friends that weren't really friends, and they kind of made fun of me, and then I kind of stopped talking about my belief
Yeah.
in witchcraft, so I kind of went underground until I was in my late teens, early 20s, and started again because there was the internet. There was more resources with books and things, and I found like-minded people. So I was still solitary, and you just rely on yourself more, and you don't have to trust anybody. You don't have to believe in anyone. And, so it was different. So a coven, being with a coven, you have to rely on other people and trust other people. So it is different.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment.
We'll get into that more, but we wanted to know more about when you read that book and how it spoke to you. What did you start doing after you reading it?
Oh, it spoke to me. All the stuff that was in my head was in a book, so it felt real.
Okay.
Do you know what? Do you remember the name?
Validated.
Do you remember the name of the book?
It was Paul Husson.
Yeah.
H-U-S.
S-O-N.
Yeah.
What? Do you remember what book it was?
I can't remember. It was just witchcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was bad.
I have a couple books by him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard of the term, "it felt like home"?
Yes. It felt normal.
Okay, because that's what I've had it expressed to me by multiple people when they said they found Wicca, and I didn't understand it until I started trying to practice it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then when I started trying to practicing it, it felt like home to me, like the right feeling, like
Home, normal.
Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Okay. And so you started feeling that in the early '80s, and then
I was very young.
you were very young, and so till the mid-late '80s, you kind of hit it, and then you came back forth. What did you start doing, or when did you start interacting with anyone else in the community?
It was when I had my first baby.
Okay.
And you wonder what are you going to teach that child? What does that child need to believe? So that's when I was more active in paganism.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to homeschool the child, so I sought out homeschooling, pagan sources.
Oh,
and
nice.
in the early part of the internet, there was no newsletters and ways to bring your child up in the craft.
So have you raised all your kids?
I raised my daughter in paganism, and she didn't know that's what it was called, and she eventually with her husband became a Christian, but all my other children were raised to believe nature is the supreme. They weren't raised with any specific gods or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they were kind of raised without knowing.
Okay. So when you start practicing
I need to label it because my daughter turned to Christianity.
Okay.
And it was her freedom of choice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There needs to be a freedom of choice for everyone.
Yes.
Their path is their path no matter
Right.
what faith they practice.
But I don't feel like I was as aggressive as other Christian parents would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
With their parents, with their kids.
No, should you be? Because me and Lola, why our kids are raised in a Wiccan pagan household, we don't force it upon them. We have one of our kids is interested in it, and one of it isn't. And
Yeah.
That doesn't bother us in the least bit. And their choices are their choices, and we're never gonna frown, and nor should anyone frown upon a person's choice. And that's
I
good.
frowned upon my daughter's choice a little bit. Because,
Yeah. Did you?
Yes, because
Do you still?
if she came upon it on her own, in her own time, no, I would not.
Is she happy with
Is she doing it to rebel
She
against?
was doing it
Ooh, nice
because
fire.
she wanted to fit in with her husband's belief system.
Is she happy?
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Then I guess
But
that's.
she doesn't talk about it. She doesn't.
Well, she doesn't have to. If she seems happy,
She
and
seems happy.
then is it right to judge her?
But it
or-
was somebody else kind of bringing her into the fold.
Okay.
It's like we talk about the Bible in our house, so you need to talk about the Bible. You need to know about the
Okay.
Bible.
If it feels comfortable for her, is it wrong though?
I don't know if it feels comfortable for her,
Okay.
knowing her as my child. I think it's something that she had to do to fit in.
So you think it was something she had to do to fit in,
Oh, I get it.
or is it what you hope because of what your faith is?
No, I know how she was. She was very pro-science.
Okay.
So if anything, she would have just, she would have believed in evolution and not Wicca or Christianity. She would
Okay.
have done that. And I just think she did that to fit in.
But sometimes when you do things to fit in, it ends up being a good fit for you.
Yeah.
Fit the word the
Well,
key
if
word
it's
being
good for
fit.
her, that's,
Yeah.
That's fine.
If it works for her, it works for her, and
Yes.
and you have to respect that.
Yes.
And that's for any
That's
person
why
out there in any faith. Even if your child doesn't practice the faith that you believe, you need to accept them and support them.
Clink and drink. Clink and drink. Get over here. Clink that. Oh, there we go.
Definitely support your children.
I'm not even drinking wine tonight. I'm drinking
Yeah,
vodka and lemonade.
Lola is on the wine wagon for a little while.
Off the wine wagon. Wait,
She's on the
just
wine
red
wagon.
wine.
You're on the wine wagon.
just red wine.
Yep.
I'm giving it up for 30 days. Starting today. For 30 days when I found another way.
Let's also salute Lola and support her and her venture.
Did you say salute?
Yep. Salute. And
Yep.
support.
Salute.
You can salute her with the beer as well. And you can take a drink if you want.
Ching ching. Ching ching.
So
Ching ching.
So you started in DC, and I know you've moved around
Yeah.
a bit. So where have you practiced across the country before you ended up here in Spokane?
Florida. I actually I wrote for a pagan homeschool newsletter.
Oh, nice.
And I did the herbs and stuff, and New Orleans also, Louisiana, and here I found a coven home. So that's the most important.
And we love you for it.
We love you for it.
Yep. So
It's like coming home to family.
Mm-hmm.
What has your experience? Because you've traveled more than most of our coven has. And
You've what?
traveled more than our.
Oh, I
most of
think you
our
said
coven-
you've coven more than our other. I'm like, what does that
No,
mean?
You've traveled more than most of our coven has, and got to experience the different viewpoints.
Geological.
Well, just the geographical viewpoints
Yes.
of paganism. What have you noticed some of the differences are for you? Like compared, say, here from Florida or
You were in Louisiana,
which
yeah.
are 3,000 miles away from
Well,
here.
in Florida, it was more of a woman's thing.
Like Dianic.
Yes, Dianic. It was more woman centric.
And I'm not surprised by that because of the male machismo.
Yes, it's very. Most Christian religions are most male patriarchy
Absolutely.
type things. So it was kind of went to that other extreme, which is female only. And Louisiana, it was more balanced, but I like the more balanced male and female because that's just the way the world is.
Well,
Yeah.
absolutely. We had Rachel tonight. We won't go into much detail, but we had about the balance concept, and it's very nice to hear that most people, or more and more people, are thinking that way.
Show off your yin and yang signs, people. Look at that. Yin and yang.
Because I know in the 90s and when the first or the most recent major wake-up push
Sorry.
happened,
My camera work
it
is terrible right now.
It was the Dianic push.
Yes,
And so,
goddess.
yeah, the whole goddess, and then they're forgetting the male aspect. Where
Yeah, it goes one way or one extreme or than the other.
In the opposite direction.
Because when the Gardner, it was very much the male dominated, and now
Yeah.
and then it swung very feminist, female dominated from the 70s through the 90s, and then it seems like it's come back to a balance, which is nice. Like I know for me, the whole concept of finding a religion that I get to support female and male has been awesome.
Yeah.
And I've said in episodes past, I was raised in a Catholic household. Not my parents, but my grandparents. And Latin Mass.
Yeah.
The full shebang. And it never spoke to me. And so I was very anti-religion. And then my wife, Lola, went down the path, and I started associating with people in the craft. And I always kind of known people in Wicca or in paganism, but it never had it speak out to me, and then I actually started experiencing it, and it was right for me as well. And so every person that gets to experience that is awesome. So you went from being a practitioner by yourself. Did you ever really work in circles over there in back east?
I worked in women-only circles.
Okay.
Okay. And
And then
were you a dedicant in any covens or anything?
I was a dedicant to the Apple branch of it's Bendis. She's a woman that followed Z Budapest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and she created her own path.
Jeez.
That sounds like gunshot.
I know. We live in the city.
Yep.
We live in the hood.
Welcome to the north side.
Welcome to the north side, yo.
Living in the ghetto.
And hers was based on the Ogum
Okay.
Okay.
trees.
Yeah.
And each
I've heard of it. I've never
yeah,
really
each
researched
30
it, but
days of the month of the moon dedicated to a tree, ash
Yeah.
or of oak. And I did follow that for a while because that called to me. But that was woman only.
And how long did you work with them?
That was just over a year.
Okay. And then you were able to leave amicably?
Yes.
Okay, good. And
Okay, good. Are you doing a survey?
well, no, because you hear some
Check.
fallout that some
No,
people
I
have
didn't have any conflicts.
when they try to leave a group, and that's not fair to the person because, especially as a dedicant, that's all it is, a filling out process.
It says we say the coven is hard to get into but easy to get out.
Yeah, you're not trapped. You're not signing a
Yeah.
contract for
You
life.
decide you don't want to be in the coven, then don't be in the coven.
Yep.
It's
no.
just there should be no.
We've had coven mates come and and go, and
Yeah.
there's always people reaching out, and we're always, if it's the right energy, it's the right energy, and what's right for that person at that time is right for that at that time.
No, it feels like I came from a solitary position to a family, and that was right for me at the time, and it feels good.
Good. We're so happy.
And does that feel that way again now?
Yes.
So,
So tell us why we rule. No, just kidding.
stop fishing.
No,
Stop
Tell us-
fishing. Don't be
tell us-
thirsty.
So
Don't be thirsty.
I'm not thirsty. Tell us why we are
I
awesome.
was ready for a family, to be accepted without question, and to be able to give, with everybody's individual talents,
Mm-hmm.
and makes up the family.
Yeah.
And I was ready for that.
Good.
Well,
I'm so happy.
I know we're very happy to have you, and we like the energy that you bring.
But
No, but
There's no but. But he kind of sounds like
know,
when
I
he.
sound like he was
We
gonna
really
say but.
enjoy what you do.
Hey,
We're happy with
you're
you,
awesome and all and everything.
but we're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. That's right.
I'm gonna do an exit interview.
We got to do an exit interview.
No,
We're
no,
totally
no, no,
kidding.
no. We love you, and we're very happy to have you on coming, and we look forward to what here on out,
yes.
what you have to provide, because you bring a new energy that we don't get to experience.
Well,
every
and I
time.
love that you allow different viewpoints, like hoodoo or Celtic.
Yeah.
Or like Derek.
Why we like to think me and Lola are the end all be all. We're not, and so we want to hear other people's experiences because it's gonna better round out ours, and it's gonna
Speak
make
for yourself.
It'll benefit the coven as
Well,
a
no,
whole.
because the more different aspects and concepts we bring in, the better we're able to incorporate all those concepts and put
It
them
only
in.
betters yourself.
We learn.
Yes.
We learn a lot from our coven mates,
Yeah.
and that's really important for us.
You can't think you know everything because no one does.
No one's learned everything.
I totally believe
And,
that.
and you stop living when you stop learning.
Yes.
Yeah, the day you stop learning, you're dead.
Yep.
Yes.
And
So keep learning,
and
keep
so-
living.
And we'll talk about this. That we want you to prepare an episode in the future for you to talk about hoodoo.
Yeah,
I would love that.
yeah.
Because this is something that none of us have experienced.
Nope.
Okay.
This is outside the realm of all of our coven mates.
It's a little on the fringes.
Well,
We
don't-
love the
Well,
fringes.
hey, the gray area is a fun area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't frown upon it at all.
Well, I promise I will prepare something and we can do that.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
Yes.
audience, we will have a future episode. If you're curious about hoodoo, pay attention. We'll soon have it. So,
That's a thumbs up.
yeah,
That is a big thumb, and I gotta get my nails done.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
God.
film.
so, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the night, guys. So, I want to thank you for joining us as our guest.
Thank you.
And we've had you in the audience, but it's nice to see you on camera.
Yep.
Yes, and it's been a positive experience.
Good.
Yay.
So, if you guys ever want to reach out and have a question for us, or want to be a guest, or just have curiosity of what the heck we do, you can reach us at
CrossroadsCoven@gmail.com.
what's that?
CrossroadsCoven@gmail.com.
Well, until next time, guys. Merry meet, merry part.
Merry meet again.
May,
Bye. Say your thing.
May the craft
Gods.
preserves the gods.
God
Preserve the craft.
May the gods preserve the craft as the craft preserves the gods. You did it backwards.
I've had some beer.
It's okay. He's had some good beer. What was that beer again?
The Weihensteiffener.
Let's
That
focus
word
on
is ridiculous.
Weihensteiffener.
Weihensteiffener.
Yeah.
And very much a Bavarian style lager that's just wonderful and smooth and balanced. And
Yay.
Yep.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
See you soon.